me, and I'll get it tonight.
What do you suppose he meant when he said he'd get that money?
I'm sure it was just talk. He often acts that way, makes rash promises.
You've been very frank, Mrs. Daniels. Thank you. You've helped me to understand your husband a lot better. There's more to this case than meets the eye, Frank. I can't see this Fred Daniels as the criminal type, can you?
I'll go along on that, Bart. He's definitely a mental problem.
Why doesn't his wife realize it? She's an intelligent woman.
Wife is always the last one to admit it, even to herself. If ever a man needed psychiatric treatment, it's Daniels.
I wish you'd tell that to Judge Fletcher.
I will. As soon as I can prepare a complete report.
Thanks, Frank. I appreciate it. A few days later, Judge Fletcher called a private hearing. Present were Dr. Potter, Alice, Ed Fraser from the district attorney's office, and myself.
Dr. Potter? As Judge Fletcher will see in my report, our patient is the victim of fugue states, more commonly known as mental blackouts. Some of these spells last for hours at a time, during which he can remember nothing. He also suffers from a number of frustrations, which tend to aggravate an unbalanced mental condition.
Could you make that a little clearer, Doctor?
He's insecure. He shies away from responsibilities. And going blank is an easy way to shut out what you don't want to see or know or cope with.
That's why he couldn't remember his appointment with Mr. Blackwell. And that Thursday night. If you could only help him, Dr. Potter.
It's quite possible, but it may take some time.
Then what would you recommend?
If Your Honor would consider committing the patient to the mental hospital, I'd like to make him my personal responsibility.
I don't want Fred committed to a mental institution. No, no!
Now, please, Mrs. Daniels, don't let the official name frighten you. The hospital's a remarkable place. I've seen wonders performed there. And with Dr. Potter offering to take a personal interest, Fred will have the best of care.
I'm sorry. It was just the first shock of the thing. I should be very grateful. All that matters is to see Fred get well again.
Then I'll make a formal commitment. A copy will be sent to the district attorney's office and one to the public defender. The patient will be transferred to the mental hospital tomorrow, Doctor.
Fred was waiting for me in the attorney's room of the city jail. Alice had come with me to say goodbye.
I've got encouraging news, Fred.
You're leaving here, Fred.
I'm leaving?
You're being released under Dr. Potter's personal care.
Oh, why do I need Dr. Potter? Nothing wrong with me.
No, dear, but Dr. Potter says it's your nerves.
Oh, that's silly. Or maybe I'm a little nervous. Who wouldn't be? Slapped into jail for no reason.
He wants to help you. You won't have to stay in jail.
Okay. Let Dr. Potter have his little fun, just so long as I'm home again and a free man.
Oh, it's not quite that simple, Fred. You've got to be where he can keep an eye on you for a while. He wants you out at Ferndale at the mental hospital.
Well, why do I have to go there?
Now, don't get excited, dear, please.
You mean you want me to go?
Alice simply wants you to get well. It's more than just nerves. But Dr. Potter is sure that he can cure you.
So I'm sick. Up here, is that what you're trying to tell me? Mental hospital. Why don't you use the right word? Insane asylum. And you let him sell you this bill of goods. If you really cared for me, you'd never have let this happen.
I do care for you, but Dr. Potter has assured me that...
I'm not being fooled, Alice. You want me put away.
That's not so, Fred.
Well, then why didn't you stick by me? Oh, no one's kidding me. I'm just trading a barred cell for a padded one.
It's a hospital, Fred, not an asylum. The finest of its kind in the whole country. You'll receive excellent care.
You save your breath. Both of you. I don't buy it. I'm not being sent to any mental institution. Why, if I had any sanity left, I'd lose it there. I'm staying right here in jail.
It's not my decision, Fred. It's a court order.
Take me back to my cell where I belong.
Mr. Matthews, I hope we're doing the right thing.
within several weeks, I had a chance to visit Ferndale and get a first-hand report on Fred.
The hardest part of the job, Bart, was getting him here.
Then he's giving you no trouble.
I'd say he's becoming a model patient.
May I see him?
I'd rather he had no visitors for a while longer.
What about this book he was trying to write?
First thing I did was have his room fixed up like a writer's studio. Hemingway couldn't have asked for more. I assured him that no one would disturb him until he'd finished his book. He stood it for 1 week, then begged off.
Then his writing was an escape.
Exactly. But his bluff had been called. He realized if he was ever to get out of here, he'd have to start coping with reality.
You have hopes for complete recovery?
You can take bets on it, Bart. And I'm sure of one thing. Tests indicate he's not the criminal type. Say, how's the case coming along? How about that shopkeeper who identified him?
Oh, Quimby? Well, he could be wrong, and I'm going to try to find out. Thanks, Frank.
Good luck.
So you're the public defender. You're the fellow that got Daniels in that mental hospital when he should be in jail.
I'm quite sure that you don't understand all the circumstances, Mr. Quimby. Otherwise, you'd understand.
All I know is he came in here, held me up at the point of a gun, took all my cash, and then beat it in his car.
Couldn't this be a case of mistaken identity?
See that? No sale. I got a good look at him twice. First, he came in here asking for a cold drink. That was maybe 8 o'clock. Half hour later, he came back. Hat down over his eyes, collar turned up, but it was the same guy. That's when he robbed me.
And you'll swear that it was Fred Daniels. You're that sure?
Sure, I'm sure. He belongs in jail, and I'm going to see that he gets there.
Are you scared?
About what?
About leaving here? What you're going to do?
Oh, no, honey. That's what's so wonderful about it. I really feel for the first time like embracing the future and molding it. Well, I don't mean reshaping the whole world or anything like that, but I can sure go to work on our little corner of it.
Fred, when I hear you talk like this, it's like you never came back from the war till just now. Welcome home, darling.
Discharge papers are all in shape, just waiting for the board's okay.
Mr. Matthews, there's been such a wonderful change in him. All he talks about is going home.
Yes, it is wonderful, Mrs. Daniels, but...
But what?
Well, I'm sorry, but there's still the trial.
The trial? I don't understand.
Fred will have to be returned to jail to stand trial for the robbery.
Stand trial? Why didn't you tell me this before?
We thought it better to wait.
And to keep him believing this was the beginning of a wonderful new chapter in our lives, when there's nothing ahead of him except...
You have to realize that the truth might have retarded his recovery, Mrs. Daniels, even made it impossible.
Why must he be made to go through this torture for a crime he didn't do?
Let's not give up hope so fast, Mrs. Daniels.
Must you build up a man in mind and body just to be able to tear him down again? Fred could only remember where he was that awful night.
Perhaps we can help him remember. He's still my patient. It's my right to try any treatment I might want. So let's not give up yet. I'm giving you a shot of sodium pentothal, Fred. I'm hoping it'll give us the results that we want.